We're going to do some reselling talk, and I'm going to pack up about 40 items, but it actually it's going to total out to about 36 orders. So about 36 orders, packing up 30 something items. Hopefully I can teach you guys some items you didn't know about, or maybe just some items that I'm not going to pick up anymore, or just maybe nothing. I don't know, whatever. But thanks for coming in and hanging out. What's up, Angie? What's up, Angie? What's up, Don Meets World or Jen? Why'd I say Don? Jen. What's up, Jen? What's up, Dom? What's up, everybody over there? Like I said, we're going to do packing. How are your guys' weekend sales? Obviously, long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Either people were shopping or they weren't shopping. It was weird. I'll tell you how my weekend went. So, what's up, everybody? What's up, Kelly? Critic, what's up? What's up? You're on my Google News? What? IG me, see what it is. Gladys, what's up, Gladys Christmas? Always in here, always saying hi too on the other platforms. I love it. I appreciate it. Um, how were the sales, guys? Sale, one return, one sale. I'm still new to this. Hey, I'm new to women's clothing, pretty much for the most part. So I'm new to social media. We're all new to something, right? My first weekend on eBay, I have 5 sales so far. Let's go. That's killer. 5 sales, first weekend to eBay. I love all these new people. A lot of people have reached out to me over the weekend. Just, I don't know, maybe it's just because people were like grateful or labor. I don't know, but like, hey, I've just gotten started and we have, I sold this many items. I'm just grateful to be doing this. And that's what it's all about. I'm glad to be here on the ride with you guys. Sales were great for Jen. Sales are heating up. Telling you, September 1st, things heat up. It's crazy. I had 20 sales this weekend, most ever for me. September is usually the best month. Usually for me, September is the best month. So what's up, Christina? I ran at Hey Stars. I bought a brand new Robert Graham shirt for $10 at Goodwill. It sold for 250. What on earth? What Robert Graham was that? Obviously, it was a limited edition, I'm guessing. Poshmark rocked this weekend. eBay was okay. Hey, that's why you're lucky you have both, right? You have one to balance the other. It's kind of like multiple streams of revenue, right? Some people have, like the stock market and eBay. Some people have Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, whatever. Those multiple streams are important. So sales equals success. It does. Sales equals success. So if you're getting a lot of sales, that means you're pricing your items right and you're getting the right items. That's all there is to it. So like I always said, as like a PE teacher, a personal trainer, or coach, whatever, I just say, if you're trying to lose weight, you're eating right and you're exercising. When you're trying to sell something, you're buying the right item, selling at the right price. That's it. Is it me or is live jittery? I'm sorry I disappointed you. Bearded, you didn't disappoint me at all. I'm here for you, boy. I'm here for you. It is me. Okay, I'm glad it's you. It's not me. Anyways, let's get over some sales. Like I said, this is how it went for me. Saturday and Sunday, it was sale, 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 sale. I had almost all my sales Saturday and Sunday. Today, I barely had any. I could tell you later how many I had today, but I bet it was 5 today, and I had 15 Saturday and 15 yesterday, probably minimum. It was weird. I thought today would be even better because most people had the day off. It wasn't that way. So, what's up, Jim? Um, 1 month, I promise. We will do it in exactly 1 month, I promise. I don't know what Beard's talking about. Do something in 1 month? Are we going to hang out maybe? Yes, it was a limited edition. Auto Posture has been such a great help. Guys, Auto Posture is such great help. I love Auto Posture. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure everyone knows what Auto Posture is by now because I always talk about it. I'm not going to be able to talk about it tonight because what I'm going to tell you in a second. But Auto Posture has been awesome. I mean, really, doing this so long and having Auto Posture, it's like the assistant I've needed that I never wanted to get. No, I don't have to teach or anything. I only pay $35 a month. I get a ton of sales. So love it. Biggest profit sale for everyone. Yeah, what's your biggest profit? So over there, Rana, I'm gonna call you Lisa. So Lisa sold Robert Graham for $250. Top that. I can't top that. I don't even know if I have $100 sale over the weekend, but the base hits add up. Sold 7. Hill, Brenda, you sold 7. Sold a pair of Canali new attack pants, unhemmed, paid 3, sold for 150. You guys are killing it out there. Jeez, 250. Everything. What's up, blended? Yeah, so a lot of times you'll find dress pants unhemmed, which is good. That means they're like length 38, because then that means anyone can wear them. Once they cut them up and hem them to like a 28, you're in trouble. If someone that needs a 34 or something, those pants are out of the game for you and for them. So what's up, Arizona? Can't top that. Found boots at the bin, sold for 85. That's a home run for me. $85 is a home run for me. If you found them at the bin, Ashley, you probably paid $3 maybe for some boots. It's like $1.25. We'll go over my baby sales, but I did sell like around $2,000 this weekend, which is really good for me, and they were all base hits. So nothing really big, but I'm happy with base hits. Vintage Coach bag, bought for $2, sold for $115. Julie, I'm impressed because I can't do the Coach bags and stuff because I'm always afraid I'm going to get a return, or say they're going to call it fake. So props to you, Julie, for taking those. I'm going to leave all the bags for you whenever I go thrifting. So, Bonnie, what does eBay think you when you have a return? Buyer didn't read. What does eBay think when you have a return? The buyer didn't read. As long as the buyer put like returning because of the size or whatever, eBay doesn't care. If it's because of something you did wrong, you might get a little nick on your account. It just depends what it would be. So just let me know. Nice, thanks. Yeah, Julie, that's awesome. Let's see. Dang, surfs. All right, I bought a Lexercise machine. Lexercise? Jim, is that what I saw in my when I laughed at one of my shorts? A Lexercise machine for 20, sold for 140 plus ship. I think that's what it was. Sold a stained Veronica Beer blazer day for $225. Got it for free. Killer. Sold USPS jacket for $100. Found at the bins. Just found another one yesterday. A USPS jacket for $100. What on earth? So they read the size wrong. That should be on them. That's on them. If you have any problem with that, you can call eBay up. Don't talk to one of their chat representatives. Get someone to talk to if you have a problem with it, and just say, look, the size was clearly put in there. You probably have some sort of communication. They can read it. They can read your chat, and you should be fine. So don't worry about that. You're covered. Let's get into some shipping while I talk, though. Viore shorts. I sold a few. Okay, so you guys will watch this later, maybe on Facebook or YouTube. You guys are watching it now. So I ran a sale this weekend. 25% off all my FootJoy, Peter Millar, Under Armour, a whole bunch of different kinds of shorts, and a couple t-shirts, some t-shirts, stuff like that. Winter or summer clothing in spring. So I'm not going to be able to tell you auto posture because so many things are different priced. Like I sold these Viore shorts for $27.74 because they were I marked them 25% off. So I don't know if any of these are auto posture or not. Some of them will be. I just won't know which ones were. USPS jacket, I doubt. 7 Diamonds men pants sold in 1 week. I need to find 7 Diamonds, Arizona. Bolo Waffle House uniform shirts. That I would probably keep. A Waffle House uniform shirt. That's pretty funny. So what's up, Casey? What's my eBay store? Everything is Surf's Up Finds. So at the beginning of this year, I made everything across all my platforms, including my eBay store, Surf's Up Finds. My eBay store was actually named something else. It's actually named JBL7707 since 2001. So for over 20 years, it was that name until I changed it. So you guys can change the name of your eBay store. I think you can only do it 1 out of every 30 days. But here we go anyways. Sold these shorts for $27.74. What I did before I left town, I went on a little vacation, like a staycation this weekend. And I just quickly went into all my shorts and hit them all and put 20% off or 25% off. If I could have gone back and taken more time, I would have probably not discounted my Viore shorts. But that's okay. It's about to be fall. I have a lot of fall stuff that I sold. I'm fine with that. I paid $3.99 for them. Get them out the door. Get money in my hands. I'm ready to invest that money. I'm ready to invest it. Let's see. What's up, Carly? Carly finds up the times. Can you have more than one eBay account? Yeah, you can have more than one eBay store. I know people that have done like trial store. Like they'll have a women's store. They'll have a men's store. They'll have like a clothing store. They have like a hard good knickknack store, stuff like that. Boy, I am glad. Oh, I think I already shipped that. I did ship that. Shoot. I did it last week. This anthropology, it was so gross. I was so glad to get rid of it. Anyways, yeah, I shipped that last week. So this is an icebreaker. Icebreaker, you guys probably know it. If you don't know it, it's really similar to a smart wool. So icebreaker sell, the price range is very similar to a smart wool, and it's like a smart wool. It has wool in it. It's called Icebreaker. A lot of people pass it up. It's definitely one of those brands that thrift stores and other people pass up all the time. This polo sold for $22.49. I think I had it on sale. Let's see. Vintage starter puffer jacket. Chicago Bears. What should I price it at? I'd have to see it. Is it the one with the kangaroo pouch and like the half zip and the hood with the big on the back, the big hit like the ones we think about? That's good. It's a perfect time of year. It's in Chicago. People in Chicago really have that nostalgic, like, Ditka era 80s Chicago Bears when they were really good. All the shows were out of there. Like, if you think about it, in the late 80s, Married with Children was out of Chicago. There were so many shows out of Chicago. So that's probably worth more than the normal starter jacket. I'd have to look up comps to answer your question. I'd have to look at comps to price that. Those used to do a lot better. But yeah, there are a ton. Found a pair of Mavi jeans. Would you have bought? It depends the price. So I know a lot of you guys follow K-Way. K-Way loves to sell Mavi. I've never really sold Mavi. I sold a pair of shorts. They do okay. They're about like AG for me. It just depends on the condition and how much I'm paying. If I'm paying like $7 or under, I think it's worth it. If you're paying like $10 or more, maybe not. But again, it's up to you, your model. But this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. You guys know how I do these, but this is just a little bit better because it's a 2XLT. So as always, I say bigger the better. It looks so pretty up there for you guys in YouTube land. Audio sounds weird. Not sure if it's on ours. Let me see. Let me make sure it is. I see it. How about now? Let me know now. I think we should be good. Think we should be good. We were talking about Bad Birdie. Casey, let me know now. Let me know now. All right, so that sold for $22.88. Because it was a 2XLT, it sold for more money. Better, okay. It sold for more money. If that was just a regular medium or large, it would have sold for like $18 plus shipping. I'm back. Yep, I'm back. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. But yes, bigger is better. Bad Birdie, good. All right, I'm going to type this into the chat too. Bad Birdie, because you guys didn't hear me for a second, is a bolo polo. Bad Birdie is a bolo polo. I put Bad Birdie. How much did it sell for you, by the way? So Bad Birdie polo. I've only found and sold one. Same thing. Got it quick, sold it quick. I mean, I got it and it sold quick. FootJoy. I'm running these. I've been telling you guys lately, these just do not sell like they used to for me. So I've been running these on pretty big clearance. $12.74 for this. Out the door. Happy to get it. I can get 2 shirts. You never know what they'll be. They could be 2 flannel Dixons. You don't know. Talking about Bad Birdie Polo, I literally am packing one right now. Found it for $3.49 at Value Village. Nice. Sunday Best a Polo. I think I've heard of Sunday Best. I don't know if I found Sunday Best. I think I might have found Sunday Best. I'm sounding like a hypocrite over here. I think so. I think I found Sunday Best. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Bad Birdie, if I did, it was like Bad Birdie. I only found one. My brother picked up because it looked cool. He was shocked it sold for 60 plus dollars for Bad Birdie. Boom. Thank you, Casey, for coming over, by the way. Mine sold for 48. It was pink with floral pattern. Yeah, so the Bad Birdie I found had donuts all over it. So it had, or maybe that was the Sunday. Yes, that was the Sunday one. It had donuts all over it because I remembered like Sunday morning you'd eat donuts, but really you go golfing. I know, that's how my mind works. You guys watch my video. I'm scatterbrained. And I don't do anything that would make me scatterbrained. So these are Johnny O, just performance shorts. Again, I ran a sale on pretty much all my summer and spring stuff over the weekend because I'm starting to list only fall. So now I'm only listing only fall stuff. In fact, I listed a whole bunch over the weekend and some of it sold already. $21.84 for those. $21.84. How long have I been selling full time, David? It's been 1 year full time. But I always tell numbers, and it's not to boast, it's just to be honest with you. I've sold over 6 figures on eBay since probably 2019 or 18. So I could have probably, and that's gross, that's not net. So I probably could have gone full time. Definitely could have gone time before that, but I didn't because I really enjoyed my teaching job at the time. So I'm gonna pack up a box. So as you guys know, I pack up all my shoe boxes in here. But as far as full time, I did a lot of thinking about that. I'd make sure you have a nice nest egg, and also when you go full time, like me right now, I'm thinking other ways that can bring in money. So when I was a teacher, I always want to have another stream of income. And with this job, I want to have another stream of income. And no, it's not social media. So that's not my other stream. Sir, what's up, Mike? Thanks for coming in. I was wondering if you're coming in. What's up, Chemo? All right. I just listed these maybe Friday with Ethan. If you guys were watching our live. So I put his shoehorn, or not shoehorns, I'm an old man. Shoehorns are these. The shoe trees in these, and they sold this week. And I listed them literally on the road Saturday morning, and they sold Saturday night for $44.44. They're just some Brooks, red, white, and blue. Women's, super clean, super good tread. As I like to say, nubs on nubs. So when you have the little nubs on the big nubs, that means they're in good condition. All right, let me get back on here. Sunday best bolo, yes. My brother picked up. Yeah, my bad. Do you use ShipStation? I don't use ShipStation. Nope, I don't. Hi, Surf. What is the box number? What is the box number? What do you mean? That's like, that makes me think, what did the box say? What is the box number? Tell me what the box number. What do you price Athleta to get it sold? It depends. I only like getting Athleta if it has the name of the style on it. So I figured this out. I wanted to get into the women's clothing, right? I still do, but I really don't like listing, mainly dresses. So I only get Athleta if it has the style right under the Athleta, which are the newer models, because all I have to do is type in, like, you know, the skort legging or whatever it is. The skort legging, that makes no sense, but you know what I'm talking about. I can type that in and price it from there. Oh, thanks, Bearded. You're so cute. What up, dude? What's up, Chase? Chase? Sent me a nice thing. All right, here we go. $44.44 for those shoes. That's a good sale. So, actually, what I did with those shoes, all I did was put Shout on them because they were a little dirty. And I rubbed them together, and I threw them in the cold wash with a towel and washed them because that's what College Reseller told me to do. So that's what I did. Audio is cracking? What on earth is the audio cracking for? Let me turn it off then. You can look on the code of the older ones, and it tells you the style. If you type in the code on Google, a lot of times you can find the style of the Athleta. So, what's your favorite item to sell? Fenton glassware, Bearded. Fenton. Fenton glassware. Best advice for someone just starting out, Kimberly. I have so many things I could tell you. Watch this right now and binge watch every creator you enjoy watching on YouTube, on TikTok, anywhere. Any of them that have good information and knowledge, watch them and pick up the brands they're buying and how much they're buying them for, and how much they're selling them for. And then start selling stuff around your house. Start an eBay store. Start an eBay store and just start listing. You got to start somewhere. That's the best thing to do. What's your favorite thing to buy in store? What makes you the most excited to find? John, honestly, I get excited just to go treasure hunting. To be honest, John, I just have that intrinsic enjoyment of going into a store not knowing what I'm going to find. So it could be something like Viore shorts, or it could be obviously Kuji's cool, or Jinko, anything. Even if it's a big hard good. Like Bearded's in the chat. Did you see him? He bought a big giant 4-foot size boot. How fun is that? So I get excited about anything, to be honest. I just like the hunt. So these are Chubbies, some Chubby shorts right here, and these sold for $14.99. I priced them off the comps. Don't be mad at me. Chubbies usually sell for more than that. I priced them off comps. I don't know why they sold for that, but that's it. The auto was for after cutting off. Now it's back cutting. Yeah. How many do you have listed to get a lot of sales? Mary, I always tell people, if you get the right item and list at the right price, you'll sell it pretty quickly. So I like to sell 1% of my store, 1 to 2% of my store a day, which is weird to people, but on average, I have 1,300 items in my store, so I'd like to sell between 13 and 26 items a day. That's my goal. So if you have 100 items listed, my goal would be 1 to 2 items a day, but a lot of people on here that have been starting out have been selling 5 items a day with 100 items. So I think you could, as long as you're getting the right items, you can list it quick. I know people like Joel, he's been getting tons of good items and selling them very fast. So those Chubbies sold for $15. Another FootJoy giving it away. No audio? I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with the restream. Let me try this. All right. You sound good on TikTok. Do I look good on TikTok? Do I look good? I need to make TikTok my setup I sent you. I think a lot of beginners would like it. Yes, Chase, you should. You need to make a TikTok. So Chase has, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what he has. And then he's going to make a TikTok. So Chase Scott in the chat, he had a, hopefully that's better for you, YouTube. So he has a setup. I think he got the big thing that K-Way has, the big light box. And then he put a table inside the light box, especially, but he bought it just for, and he cut it to go inside the light box so he can hang stuff and then lay it right there flat and take flat lay pictures. Literally in one spot. Awesome setup. Really, good setup. I've never heard of that brand. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Arizona. Yeah, you guys have seen my videos change a little bit. I'm going to try to make them more educational too. But I just, you know what? I'm like, I don't care about viral videos much. I'm just going to make my personality, whatever. And hopefully you guys will get a chuckle and also learn something. That's the point. But this is a FootJoy, just regular old FootJoy. I gave it away for $11.47. I'm running a sale, and I'm fine. These aren't selling for me. I can't hope and wish for them to sell. That's not going to sell them and put money in my pocket. So I'll take $11.49 and go get 2 more shirts with that. So just be you, David. Just be you. Appreciate it, my man. All right. So anyways, that sold for Matthew. Yeah. So with the business, the stuff starts not selling. I got to wipe up my tears and get rid of it and go get the stuff that is selling, like Bad Birdie. I enjoy the new style. Appreciate it. Yeah. I think it's fun. I laugh. If I can make a video and laugh at myself, I love laughing at myself because I'm such a goofball. Retail arbitrage. I actually sold 2 of these. You'll see another one later. just Adidas golf pants, shorts. I actually waited for these. So these went on sale, and then they went on that super duper clearance at like Marshalls or TJ Maxx or one of them. But I bought them for under $10, and they sold for $24.93. $24.93. I probably wouldn't have put these on clearance either, but whatever. Everything's meant to happen. Sold them, made my money back plus more, obviously. Triple. I think that was probably about a double and a half. A double and a half. Hold on, I want to read that what you're saying, Chase. James, that sold to James. So yeah, so retail arbitrage is back. I love retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is killing me. I'm probably going to make another TikTok account under my eBay name, do my reselling videos there. Chase, yeah. So if you guys are just starting out and you're wanting to do content and everything and have your eBay attached to it, which some people don't like to have their eBay attached to it, and I understand, but I would, to make it uniform, make it all one name. So you can start over, start fresh, make it all one name. I know on YouTube you can change, or on eBay you can change your name. I think on TikTok and other places you can even change your name too after a while. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. But make it all the same. That'll help out. Nice color. Have you ever got returns from pinholes on the shirt shoulders where Goodwill puts tags on it? I probably have. But I've actually, hey, thanks, Chris. It sucks because I look at that often now. Unfortunately, that's like one of the things. You know how, thanks for the hot dog too. You know how we go and we kind of look over real quick and see if there are any stains? I'm glad you mentioned that. So that's one thing you need to look over, especially in polo shirts. You're going to see that some people don't tag in the hem or in the waistband. They'll tag just right in the middle of the short or right in the middle of the shirt, put a nice hole in there, and it's going to ruin the item because the person puts it on, it stretches, and that hole is so evident and clear. So I would, yes, that's just one of those things you're going to have to look for. Goodwill be overdoing it with the holes. I'm with you. They be overdoing it. Your videos are entertainment? Question mark? I don't know. Maybe not to you. How do you price Burberry? Anything that I price, I look at comps. Thanks, treasures. Anything I price, I look up comps, guys. So I get online, I look up comps or sold listings. I have a video about it, but that's how I price anything. So you're asking about Burberry. It just depends. If it's a Burberry button-up and it has flip cuffs and it shows the Novacek pattern, those are worth like $80. But if it's just a Burberry button-up and there's nothing on it that tells anybody on the outside it's Burberry, other than the tag that's hidden, those are worth like $20. So it just depends. Just depends. These are Marquette shorts. I love picking up college basketball shorts, especially if they're a well-known basketball school. Obviously, Marquette, you never hear about them until March Madness in March, obviously. Those sold for $24.74. Again, ran that sale this weekend. I think this is why they sold, because of the sale. Do your Goodwills ever have a sale today? No. So our Goodwills in Indy have taken away every single sale. So we used to have all sorts of sales here in Indianapolis. They took them all away. So thank you, Goodwill, for taking away all the sales. I honestly think if there came better competition to our city, like a red, white, and blue, or any other type of thrift store or whatever, I think Goodwill would be forced to do that because there'd be competition. Right now, there's no competition for Goodwill. None. Let's see. Then dang holes. Yep, they ruin many clothes. They sure do. Let's see. How do I combine shipping? Good question. So I do have a couple items here that someone did buy together. Actually, flannels. Again, this is one of my favorite times of year because I'm going to be showing you, like right now, a pair of shorts and a fleece. It's that transition time of year. You guys are probably going to have the most sales you have in the month of September because you're going to be selling your summer, especially if you run a summer sale. You're going to be selling fall stuff, winter stuff, summer stuff, all of it. This is like the time of year. So what I do when I combine shipping, this is just me. People always say, I put combined shipping in my description, and people always say, hey, we combine shipping. I say, of course, buy whatever you want, pay for it, and I will put it in the cheapest envelope or mailing possible, the cheapest mailer possible, and then I will refund you the difference. For example, someone bought 2 flannel shirts. They were going to be ground each, so the guy paid $8 a piece to have those shipped, but I could get them into a flat rate envelope for between like $9.80, so I refunded him the difference. So he got like whatever back, $7 back or something like that. So we also have good, yeah, Chris, I've seen your lives where you also have no sales. So I'm wondering if you have other stores around you, because if I feel like if Goodwill has competition, they will run sales. Here's Isaiah, new with tags. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Isaiah is one of those brands that were like the Avon, like come to my Zaya party, or like LuLaRoe, I guess. LuLaRoe is a better example. Come to my Zaya party, I'll sell you some Zaya, and you can become a Zaya seller under me. Isn't that how Zaya is sold? It was never sold at a store. That's new with tags. I've had this since last year. It sold for $21.37, which I'm happy to get rid of this because I feel like Zaya is the new. It's gonna be the new LuLaRoe kind of. I'm telling you. Found some Viore today. Let's go, Rhythmic. That's awesome. I'm not doing free shipping. So anything you guys hear me tell you, it's not free shipping. It's the cost of the good and the buyer pays shipping. So my average cost is $5.25 per item, and then the buyer pays shipping on all that. So whatever price it sold you like this, $21.37 plus buyer pays shipping. Where's the co-host? Probably sleeping. No, she's working on lesson plans. She's a teacher. I found a Christian Dior sweater. What did those go for? So, again, it has to scream Christian Dior. Not scream, but it has to tell someone. So if it has my guess is if it's a little vintage, it has the Dior right here. If it has the little Dior right here, I've always sold them in like the high 20s, low 30s. Maybe they do better now. But just type in Christian Dior sweater and look up sold comps used and look for one similar to yours. Maybe put in red or whatever color yours is and go from there. So I know for Zaya that might sound cheap or whatever, but I bought it for $4.99. I had it for a year. I'm fine getting rid of it. That's a brand that doesn't do great for me unless I find them in like leggings. Are there certain things that need to be reviewed for authenticity? I have Michael Kors purse, Gucci and Coach. I feel like purses might have to be. I don't know because I don't sell them. I at the beginning I used to a little bit. I had too many people saying it's fake or whatnot, returning them, and so I stopped selling purses. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Somebody on here may know. Someone on chat may know. But yeah. I don't know. I know with shoes like higher end Jordans and Nikes, that's the way it is. So you have to get them authenticated through eBay. Avon. What is Avon? You got to be older to know that one. Linksole shorts, repeat buyer. I love seeing a repeat buyer. I think so. Shia does not sell good for me. Zaya does not sell well for you. Blended, same thing here. It did when it first came out. Like LuLaRoe. When LuLaRoe first came out, it sold well, and then just completely boom. But you guys all know the LuLaRoe story. There's a whole backstory behind that one. But Zaya is kind of fallen off for me too. Yeah. So I don't get Zaya really anymore, especially if it's not new with tags. I do not pick it up. That's me. You do you. I'm just telling you me. I've only ever seen one Zaya, and it was extra small. I didn't grab it. I'm glad now. Well, Casey, that's just me, though. That's just me. Linksole shorts. I do like buying Linksole. Actually, I found them on clearance at Marshall's or at Ross this year. But I do like selling them. They sell well. $15.92. Those are on sale. Again, I ran a sale. I can't tell you if anything's auto posture right now tonight because I ran that sale that ends tonight. I think it might have already ended at 8. Yeah, those sold size 38. I sold two pair of Linksole. Those are going to Steve. As you guys know, I always have grab all my inventory, put it in front of me, print out all my labels, and I have it ready to go. Gucci definitely will be authenticated. So, Carrie, Gucci will definitely be authenticated. I'm guessing through eBay. Once you send it, probably goes to their authentication center. And yes, if it's over $500, they're saying. So if your purse is over $500, it'll probably go through eBay's authentication center. If it's not authentic, it'll get kicked back to you, which is not a bad thing, because if it's authenticated and it goes to the buyer, then you don't have to worry about it. If it gets kicked back to you, you're not going to get a ding on your account. They'll just say, you wasted your money shipping it to us, $7 out of the bank. I only sell handbags if I get them consignment and know the source. Yeah, Chris. So Chris says he only gets handbags if he knows who bought them. He only consigns with them. I agree. So when I used to go to estate sales, I could just tell by the estate. If it's a really nice estate and all they have are high-end items, they would be authentic. So it also depends where you get it. If you thrift it, you kind of don't have any idea. To me, my eBay store and my feedback are more important than maybe getting $100 sale out of a Coach purse or something. I just don't want to mess with it. Ariat flame resistant. I listed this Saturday on the way when my wife was driving, and it sold later that day. So Ariat flame resistant. Maybe I sold it too cheap, but again, thanks, Dusty. But again, I priced off comps. I don't have anything like this, so I had to get on eBay. I had to look up something similar that sold, and I priced it at $32.99. It sold very quickly. I might have priced it a little cheap, but I sold it compared to comps. So $32.99 for a shirt I paid $5 for is good. Thanks for the Nebo slime, Casey. Good point about high estate sales and handbags. Yes, but yeah, I just not a big. I just don't want to get, honestly, I don't want to get in trouble like with eBay and all that. I don't do high end shoes either. I just rather not. I don't want to get dinged on my account. I know people have gotten their accounts shut down or suspended for a month, and that wouldn't be good unless you have a second stream of income. Like if you do Whatnot or selling Poshmark or Mercari, it's okay. Maybe roll the dice. I need 2 pair Air Force Ones, right? I know Arizona. You know what I'm talking about. Here's a good brand to look for, guys. Hey, Dusty. Hey, pal. How many orders for the weekend? 37, but I think I sold around 40 or 41. Some of them are combined shipping, but only like 5 of those came today, surprisingly. Saturday and Sunday, things were just hitting like crazy. And then I thought, wow, I'm going to have over 50 items sold. Today was really, really slow. So this is a good brand to be on the lookout for. You're going to see that hit right there. You can pronounce it. It's like Ajus, like Kjus. I don't know, but it's KJUS. So up there, KJ. It's hard. There you go. KJUS. Have you guys found that polo before? KJUS. It's a good one to be on the lookout for. It is a European brand. I forget what country it's out of. Not made in Europe, but it's a European brand. Golf brand, golf polo. Really good. I don't find it very often. Sold for $24.66. So that was probably actually an auto posture sale. Commonwealth picker, just for 3-day eBay suspension for Harley piece. So you guys are all familiar with the Commonwealth picker. If you watch eBay, or if you watch YouTube, you might even follow him on other platforms. But I was kind of off social media for a while, and I came on. I found all the big creators like Commonwealth blew up, all these people I didn't know of before. And Chris said he got a 3-day suspension for a Harley Davidson piece. So you just have to be careful out there, especially if eBay is your only source of income. If you cross-list, that's a good benefit of cross-listing or doing a Whatnot or having another job or whatever. So that's something to think about. And that's a big-time eBayer. John, he bought that. What's up, Kayla? What's up, Kayla? All right. Faherty. Again, sold these cheap. Pretty much gave them away for the brand, but I ran a store sale this weekend. Labor Day sale. All my summer stuff, 25% off. I did not run a whole store sale, just my summer stuff, but that brand right there is a really good brand. Shorts, and I sold them for $15.92. If it were spring, I'd probably list these at like $22.99 plus buyer pay shipping, but they didn't sell. Sold 3 pair of jeans. That's good. Just hit 40 sales this weekend. Desi, let's go. Desi, I think I saw you post something where you had like some big numbers on there, like impressive numbers. I think that was you. So EG gets this in Texas. EG. It's Chase. Made a new account. I just posted 2 videos and sent you. Okay, Chase, you already made your new account. So Chase was in the chat earlier. He made this really cool light box setup that he sent me a video of, and he's going to make a video on here. So I'm going to actually pin the comment. If you guys want to follow him, I think he bought K-Way's light box, and it looked like K-Way's light box, and then he made a table that goes inside of it, if you guys weren't here earlier, for flat lay. So he can take his pictures right here, pull it down, and do his flat lay measurements and everything right in front of him. He's done. And he has like an assembly line. Really cool system. Like legit, like I need more room because that was a really cool system. You still packing? Bearded, that's what happens when you're a baller. Don't act. I know how many sales you had this weekend. And your packing takes way longer than mine because I'm just doing shirts. Lululemon, I actually put this on auction, which I don't recommend. The reason I put it on auction is because when I was taking pictures, I saw that it had these pit stains. So you can kind of see those dark areas right there. My thought was either don't list it or just throw it up on auction for 99 cents. That's what I did. And it actually sold for $14. So I took pictures, I pointed at it, I disclosed it. Still sold for $14. A Lululemon polo with pit stains. So I took the gamble. It was either getting rid of it or doing that. I already had the pictures taken. I already had one listed like it. So that's what I decided to do. What's up, Riser? I don't recommend doing auctions, guys. People ask me all the time because I put those videos out. Don't do auctions unless you like have a really good reason and you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll probably not get what you want. Unless it's whatnot. That's a whole different thing. Harley's vicious with Vero. If you list fake Harley, it's going to get pulled. Happened to me years ago. So like a fake Harley tag, I did not realize that. So Harley Davidson is vicious with their Vero. If you guys know what Vero is, it's like basically copyright. If you can't put Velcro on an eBay listing, you have to put like hook and loop. There's some more you guys know about them, but yeah, like Kevlar. You can't put Kevlar. Like I found motorcycle pants before, and I put Kevlar, got Vero'd right away. So got to be careful. Got to be careful out there. Polo Ralph Lauren. Check this out. Can you see me? I've never found a Polo Ralph Lauren 6XB. I've actually had this for a while. I just didn't list it yet. But Polo Ralph Lauren 6XB. I know. What's up, TL? This could have sold because it was big. It could have sold because it's brown and we're going into fall. Who knows? But it was a good time to list it. I just listed it over the weekend. It sold for $25.99. It's just a regular polo shirt. So and that's going padded flat rate. So this shirt's going in a padded flat rate envelope. I said this last week. I'm going to say it again. Guys, if you're new to this, a lot of people on here are new. Get your supplies from the USPS Postal Service. Have them shipped to your house like now. Get online tonight and order them now. Because as soon as like October comes, lots of people are ordering these things and you can get backlog. One time I was waiting like 4 weeks for these padded flat rate envelopes. And I had a lot of things listed at padded flat rate. So I had to go in and change everything. So make sure you order enough. I have enough to last me through the year along with my boxes and everything else. So a Gerber onesie. You can't say onesie. Never list jarts. Jarts like the game. Onesie. P90X. I knew P90X was, especially when it was really popular. When I was in college, that came out. P90X. I like P90X3.
30 minutes, way less time, same intensity. Are you going to wear different costumes for Halloween? Love the beekeeper suit. DS. Gladys, thank you. So, DS, the story is for Halloween, we go to, yes, I'll do something. I'll probably wear the bee, it's in here, the bee costume for Halloween. But we go to Disney every fall, and there's a group of us, usually more than 10, and we all do a theme. We've done it for years now. We've done Incredibles. We've done everything you think about. So this year we're doing Marvel, so we'll all do Marvel theme. That's how I do it. The only USPS supply backlog I ran into was in 2020. That might have been when it was me. Or that might have been when I ran into it. But yeah, I would still say order it now so you don't think about it. I order my cases. I like them. Love me some free supplies. Me too. Why pay for it? So thanks for everything, guys. Don't send me gifts. Just thanks for being in here. I love these. Why go to Walmart if you're gonna ship something priority? Freaking use the free stuff. But a lot of people don't know about that. So a lot of people don't know about that. Follow all the people in the chat that do lives and stuff, and watch them, and they'll tell you a whole bunch of tips that I'm not telling you as well. So, but here's another one, 4XB, 4 extra B. That one was 6XB. This is a 4XB. People often ask me, what's the difference between XB and XT? One's just extra big, one's extra tall. Tomatoes. I mean, obviously the taller is probably going to be a little longer. The bigger is a little wider, but they sell the same. But there is a difference when you're listing them. In the categories, you have to actually put in or find the 2XB compared to the 2XT. There's a difference on eBay at least. So how did I ship this one out? This one I shipped a flat rate. It's a little bit smaller. So, oh shoot, I'm way back. My bad. I got my free thermal printer labels. How'd you get free thermal printer labels? Did you do that through UPS? I think that's what they're saying. What's up, Meg? How you doing? Tall is longer than big. Yeah, so XLT is long, big is wide. So big is wide, T is tall. They both sell very well. That rhymed. All right, next one. Here's a brand. A lot of people, I really don't find it very much. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. But Salt Valley, it's a like a flannel. They make two types of flannels. They make two type of plaid shirts. They make a flannel, and then they make a really, really lightweight, like thin. If it's hot outside, it would be nice to wear, like Western shirt. Most of them that I pick up are pearl snap. So the ones I really like to pick up are pearl snap like that, or just the snap buttons. But the brand is Salt Valley. You don't see it very often. This is probably the only one I found this year, but I used to find them all the time when I first started reselling. So this brand was really hot when I first started reselling. It still is now. So I actually listed this weekend for $23.99, and it sold this weekend. So it sold within like a day at $23.99. So look for that brand, Salt Valley. It's one of those brands you probably would look up if you're at the thrift store. If you guys are on here and you've been doing this for a little while, you see something unique, see something with pearl snaps, it feels good, you're going to look it up. And this will be one of those brands. USPS or UPS, yes. I don't ship anything out UPS. And my label printer is the Dymo 4XL. I got it forever ago. Thermal printers are my favorite, by the way. What's up, K-Way? Speaking of 4XL, I think he has one. The good thing about the 4XL is I can use the off-brand Rollo labels. So I can buy the off-brand labels. If you buy a Dymo 5XL, they make you buy Dymo labels, which they price gouge. So I wouldn't get a 4X. The 4XLs are super expensive now, but yeah. Anyway, Salt Valley, really good brand. I think K-Way, we talked about these on Friday. I just showed it. I listed it on Saturday. I sold it on Saturday. Sold it in less than a day for $24. So Salt Valley is a good brand to be on the lookout for. I found some 58 by 28 Oak Hill and GS brand. I still pick them up because of the size. A lot of them, that's up to you. 58's big, awesome. 28 is a little short, but that's okay. Oak Hill and GS, they just a lot of. I would just look online, comp them out, see what they comp for. See, if they come for like $10 a piece, I would lot them up. If they're like $10 a piece, I would lot them up if you have two of them. That's what I would do. If they're more than that, maybe not. It just depends. It's up to you. Sometimes I lot things like that. Some things I don't. If they sell for $20 a piece, maybe don't lot them. 3 pairs? What are the comps? Tell me the comps. I'll tell you what I would do. I got you, tax person. All right, here is a Nike. I still like picking up Nike if they're recent. So this is a more recent tag. This is not the current tag, but this is probably about 2 or 3 years old. Screen print. That's a screen print tag right there. So screen print tag, 2 or 3 years old on that boy. And it sold for $17.99. $17.99 to Jeffrey. What? Dymo 4 or Dymo 1XL. Because you're not a big boy. You gotta be a big boy to get that 4XL. Marvelous. I love that. Marvelous. My first USPS order, how much should I order? My first USPS order, how much should I order? There's no limit. There's no limit. What I always do for the padded flat rate envelopes, I always do the most I can and then order it and then go back and do it again. So I'm pretty sure you can only order the most in one transaction, like whatever it is, 400 or something. And then I just go back out and order another 400. I do like that 3 times, and I'll have plenty of these. So that's what I would do. Same with like the Tyvek envelopes. You can do the same thing. Same with the boxes. Order as many as you want. Obviously, be mindful, because other people are going to be buying that stuff or getting that stuff too. What should I do to look for when searching for a tax person? DS, a lot of people, I know you're on YouTube. You can DM me or just comment on something, and I can send you. There's someone on TikTok that's very good and specializes in this. She's a tax advisor. Her name's Carol Ann, and she would love to help you. But I would definitely, if you're doing this, get a good CPA because there are a lot of advantages as far as like write-offs if you have a home business or whatever. You want to take advantage of all those. And also thank you to everybody contributing, and thank you for coming in, guys. If you like reselling, you want to learn more about it, I'm here to help you. So I've been doing it a long time. I can do my best and answer your questions to the best of my abilities. Like this, Under Armour. It has not sold well for me this year. So thanks, Gladys Christmas. You got to stop with those. By the way, that is a new gift. These just have not sold like they used to. And I think it's because you can go to TJ Maxx and buy these now for $23 brand new. So I used to sell them for around $23 used. And that's like when TJ Maxx didn't have these. So like 2020, 2021, 2022, when everything was backlogged and those stores weren't getting merchandise like they used to, but now they are. So this stuff's just not selling. So I don't really pick up Under Armour at $5 anymore. Under Armour polo shirts, unless it's like a really big size. All right, let's see. How are the Nike dry fit polos? What should I pay? I feel like they're hit and miss. They're totally hit and miss. You want to look for good patterns. You want to look for big sizes. I really like to get the Tiger Woods polos, but they are hit and miss. Anything with stripes does pretty well too, but don't look for a tag. You want to look for a screen print tag, so not a flip tag on the back. You want a screen print that tells you it's a little bit newer. If you can buy them for $2 or $3, I pick up any of them. Pop-up one-night show tonight, Labor Day, video game consoles, handhelds, and video games. Let's go. Usually I don't promote whatnots for anybody or whatever because I don't do it or whatever, but Arizona's always supporting me in my live. So Arizona Pickens is having a pop-up tonight if you're interested in video games, consoles, handheld video games, anything. Arizona, I got you. Love your content. Got you. Yes. Tax person. Got to get a tax person. I have my own because I've been doing this for a freaking super long time. And I would use Carolina if I didn't have my own, but I just have a good connection. I have mine on speed dial. I always have questions. Can I write off that? Honestly, that's what I ask. Like, what can I write off? Because those are the things I want to know. You want to take as many write-offs as you can. I'm used to being a school teacher. I'm used to having no control. I'm used to them taking whatever they wanted out of my paycheck and giving me what I got, what I made. But now I have control to some degree on my taxes. So I can write off different things in my house or my mileage and all that stuff. I keep up with everything. These are Nike. So here we go. I just said don't buy that flip tag, but pants and shorts over polos. I like pants and shorts. They sell for me better than polo shirts. These are red. They're a good size, I think. Yeah. 34 by 32, probably one of the best sizes. If you get a 36 by 32, that's also a really good size. They sold very quick, $22.99 for me. I got that next Disney trip book. Finally, Dusty, when are we going, girl? When are we going? Where are we staying, me and you? Where are we going? I got to bring the kids, my wife on, but where are we going? Arizona Pick'em. Where's the at? There you go. Arizona. Get them, Arizona. James loves you too. Everyone loves Arizona. Isn't it funny how, like, the community on here of resellers, everyone gets along. Everyone, it's like one of the only jobs where everyone does the same thing, but no one's in competition with each other. It's funny how that goes. Usually people who do the same job are in competition with each other. It's not the way on here. We just help each other out. I find people tell me brands that I've never heard of that they sell. 2 items, I sold them in a lot. What about 38 by 30, Felix? I don't know. What about it? You tell me. It's not my favorite size to sell. Anyone thrift books or records? They want to know about thrifting books or records. I don't. I used to sell them when I did estate sales. I used to sell like older first edition type of books, Gone with the Wind and what is it, Pete's Love and War, stuff like that. But I don't sell records and books anymore. Everyone, Casey's coming too, Dusty. What are good sized pants and shorts? I don't know what's too big or too small. So the bigger the better. If their size, any size bigger than 38, 40, 42, 50, anything bigger is better. And you want a longer length. I think the length is just as important. If you can find a long length pant, like a 34 inseam or longer, it's perfect because it fits anybody's length. So really tall people that can't find tall pants can wear those, but shorter people can also hem them down so they fit anybody. Bring the fam and kids. I recommend Riser said, I recommend a bookkeeper and a tax professional who do not know each other. There you go. That's right. That's a good one. Love us. Real quick, before I read some more chat, these are Cutter and Buck. I don't pick up this brand. Hey, we got a sale. I just listed that. All right, here we go. Cutter and Buck. I do not pick this brand up. The only reason I picked it up because we were talking about size. The size on these are 40 tall. So the size on these are 40 tall, which means they're like 40 by 34 or 40 by 36. I have to look at the pictures, but I sold them both in a lot. Actually, I didn't sell them as a lot. Someone bought two per again. And so $37.76 is what they paid for both. I think I had them listed at $19.99. I ran that sale. Or that would have been an auto posher. So this is actually going to go in a Tyvex envelope, priority. That's not flat rate. Tyvex envelope, priority. So what's up, farm girl? Except Faith Freedom. Jay Licious, what's Faith Freedom? What you talking about? What you talking about, whoop? Bring that thing. Yep, I will. Feel like out in the field? Yes. So Jen said, I was saying it's not competitive, but she said out in the field. Heck yeah, it's cutthroat out in the field. When you're out there in the thrift store, that's a whole different story. It's like we're all friends off the football field, but once we get on the football field, it's frenemies. Frenemy time. So that's what's up with that. Why is that? That is not the right person. That's why I double check. That is why I double check. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Jimmy Toro, if they're out in the... Yeah, it's rare. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with this chat tonight. Size matters. Yes, it does. My wife says size matters, everybody, if you want to know. Just saying that. Just saying that. Next item. Going to Corey. There we go. We're back on track. Another pair of Viore shorts. Another pair of Viore shorts. These are like the, just say it, but it's because of what it looks like, the Ukrainian flag. So Viore has, earlier I showed the little white dot with the V. We got the Ukrainian flag. And then also they have one that looks like this, but it's all white. So pack up all those new sales you got. I know, I'm going to get that new sale out too. I just posted a cricket polo and it sold. Literally 20 minutes. Only one I've ever found. Yes, cricket, whatever it is, renowned. Yes, that is a great chase. That is a great brand to resell. Cricket. Thanks, Barry. These sold for $31.24. So Viore shorts $31.24 again. I ran a sale on like all my shorts and all my polos. I ran it pretty quick because we were leaving pretty quick. I would have probably not run it on Viore shorts, but that's okay. I paid $3.99, whatever. I'm not greedy. $31, give it to me. I'm gonna go this week and go buy more stuff. Those went to Corey, by the way. Let's see. Everyone, oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. Check. You gotta double, triple check. That's right, Jim Pickens. I got to double, triple check. That's why you guys, I'm sure we've all been there. We sent the wrong item to the wrong person. That's why I like to double check. That's why you see me on my phone double checking. I always double check to see who I'm shipping it to. I know some people will print the label as they do it. That's probably even safer way. This is just how I do it, and I like to triple check. You know what I mean? Better safe than sorry. Anyways, Mugby shorts. I never found Mugby shorts. Mugzy, my bad, Mugzy shorts. I found Mugzy jeans quite a few times, but never Mugzy shorts. So I bought them because the Mugzy jeans sell well. I like this. The Mugzy jeans sell really well. So I didn't even look up comps. I found the shorts. I'm like, for $3.99, I'm just gonna get them, throw them in the cart, make sure there's nothing going on with them, go to the next store. Sold them for $18.74. Again, I was running a sale. Someone bought them through there. Okay, I'm here. You can start. Good. Barry, you just missed it. We sold so many items. You missed all of them. My husband loves Viore shorts. Yeah, everyone loves Viore. I wear Lululemon. I can't cheat on Lululemon because one of these days they're gonna find me and they're gonna sponsor me and just send me like Surf's Up lettered stuff with the Lululemon shirt and the shorts and everything. So I can't cheat on them. If they have pictures of that, I'll be in big trouble. Big trouble. All right, next one is a polo shirt. Let's see. How do you spell that? Viore? Or Muggy? Mugsy. Mugsy is M-U-G. Someone respond. M-U-G-S-Y. M-U-G-S-Y. So over here, I'm going to spell it for you guys too. If I can find it. Mugsy. Usually you find them in jeans. Mugsy jeans or shorts. I've only found them in jeans. First time I found them in shorts. I don't have any more. What's up, Katie? Everyone waits for Jason. He's a superstar influencer. I mean, I am kind of getting red faced when he comes in. I'm like, oh my gosh, someone so popular is coming in here to my live. Ah! Your sales take care of the dead pile? Yes. So I do a mix of death pile and sales. The last few weeks I've been listing a lot of death pile stuff. But yes, so I got to a point where I have enough cash flow to buy and sell as much as I need to. Puma, but I'm also not buying certain items now. Like I'm really not buying Puma very much anymore because it doesn't sell like it used to. Just like FootJoy, just like Under Armour. They just don't sell as well. $14.99. I had this listed for a minute too. Had it listed for a minute. What's up, Peter? How's it going? It's going well. My sales today weren't great, but they were good over the weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. I'm not mad about it. So I hope things are going well for you. Let's see, Chris. Chris bought that again. Can't double stamp a triple stamp. Can't double stamp a triple stamp. Lululemon. My video already has 400 views. I just created that account 20 minutes ago. Dang, Renewed, you're killing it. Because that's an awesome setup. I love that setup. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some retail arb I did this week. Lululemon Surfs collab. I'm telling you, I'm not making my own swag, whatever. I'm not making my own gear. I'm gonna let Lululemon come find me, and I'm gonna let Monster come find me. Then come find me. Indiana, IU. If you guys know, you guys seen the movie Hoosiers. Basketball is king in Indiana, and even though I went to Purdue, Indiana University is like the basketball capital of our state. So I actually found these at Burlington Coat Factory. $90 or how much they are. And this is how much they are at like the store, at Dick's and stuff. I bought 7 of these for $16.99. I have no idea why they were at Burlington. No idea. I bought 7 of them. This one, as we were talking about earlier, it has a hole in it. So Burlington put a freaking hole in that thing with their tag or with their little tagger, pissing me off, putting a hole in it. That's okay. So I had to list this cheaper than the rest. So I listed this at, I got 2 more sales, by the way. So I did have 7 sales today. I listed this at $24.96. The other ones are like $42. And these things will sell super quick once it gets basketball season. Tan bottom for 24, whatever I said. Biore, Biore. That's a good brand. Better than Lululemon to resell. I said it. Just don't tell them. IU, get out of here, Carrie. IU, ooh. I went to Purdue. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I live in Indy, so I'm between both of them. Everyone in Indy's an IU fan, though. Let me see. What if Biore sponsors you first? Nope. I stay loyal. I've been married for like 11 years now. I've been married 11 years. I stay loyal. So I got to stay loyal to Lulu. Real quick questions. What shoes y'all rep? I'm not telling you what shoes I wear. I'm not telling you because I'm an old man. You're going to have to find me. You're going to have to catch me outside. Hey, man, my eBay store has been really slow lately. I haven't made any sales in a month. Brian, hit me up on IG. What's going on with it? I'm not a coach. I'm not going to charge you anything. I would say maybe, are you selling the right items? Are they the right price? Maybe look at getting auto posher. How many items do you have listed? What season is it? What do you have that's listed? Like jeans. I haven't sold almost any jeans yet, but they're going to start selling soon. Here's another pair of those Adidas shorts that I got. Retail arbitrage again. Retail arbitrage has been awesome this year. Better than it's the best it's been since pre-pandemic. So bought these for around $10 and sold them for 24 something, I think. 26, 24. Close enough. Maybe I need to start a new account. I started this account before TikTok was popular. Jimmy's World. Maybe you do. I don't know. I just started TikTok and all this stuff. I was against getting TikTok because I knew it'd be a rabbit hole for me. I'm like, if I get TikTok and start watching that stuff, I'm not going to list anything, and that's not going to be good. And then I get on YouTube and watch Reels, or like Facebook and watch Shorts or whatever. And my wife's like, "That's the same thing." I'm like, no, it's not. And then I got on social media, and you guys know the rest. Dumb and Dumber quote, love it. Yes, thank you, Blue Colored. I'm glad you speak my language. My favorite comedy of all time, by the way. Here you go for fall. Let me get back to the chat. We love IU. I found Candy Stripe Pants Adidas Snap Away Goodwill for $5. Meg, one of my old videos, I put those at what I found them at a store and I sold them for like $80. One of my old videos, which is not old. I've only been on here 6 months, so like in the spring. Let's see. Purdue football is awful. I know. We lost to like a team I've never even heard of. Love watching you. You give so much energy. I'm full. I appreciate it. I'm full of energy. I have too much. So, but that's what gets me going. I feel like that's what makes me semi-successful. If I didn't have the energy and was lazy, I think I would have to go to a salary job. I couldn't do this. So 2 LL Bean. These are the Northwoods. This is a vintage LL Bean because it's made in the USA. It's got an older tag. Northwoods is an older model, and you'll see right on the tag it's vintage. So not only is it vintage, the size is good. It's a double XL. So it's a double XL. The guy said, "Hey, I want to buy 2 of them. Can you combine shipping?" I said, "Sure. Just buy them both. Pay for everything. I'm gonna refund the difference of shipping." And that's exactly what I did. He's happy, and that's exactly what I always do. So James bought those. Hopefully he likes it. So here you go. Flannels are starting to sell. Get them listed. Sass shoes. Reisner, you didn't need to tell us that. You're aging yourself. Don't say Sass. You don't wear Sass, girl. You wear Vans. Vans. Everyone's talking Florisham. Everyone's telling everybody what they're wearing. Okay, I wear Asics with like insole support because my knees hurt. You guys must know. I want to be like K-Way and wear Air Force Ones and Dunks, but I can't. I'm not that young. All right, James. New Balance? Nope. Asics. How many orders do you have going out? Sales were poop for you. I sold 40 things. We're shipping out like 36 or 37 orders because like that, there were 2 in one order. Earlier I had some pants 2 in one order. Today was slow. Saturday and Sunday were good. I will say though, Saturday I listed probably 25 items. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but Saturday I did list 25 items. And with these Tyveks, I actually don't even tape these. I know a lot of people do. Good for you. That's fine. I don't. I never had an issue with it. So unless they're just bulging out. Basketball is actually keen in Kentucky. Go away. No, I'm just kidding. I know. Kentucky's good. My brother-in-law lives there, and my other brother-in-law, one loves Kentucky, one loves IU. They always go at it. I just sit back and eat popcorn and watch them argue. My old stuff starting to fresh the way it's sourced too. Yes. No, go Fresno State. Oh, is that who beat Purdue? Who even knows who Fresno State is? Don't hate on Fresno State. I don't know even Fresno State. I'm not hating. I'm hating on Purdue for sucking. You're a Big Ten school, D1, and you lose. How do you know when they're vintage? When they're made in the USA, usually they're vintage. So anything that's made in the USA from LL Bean is usually vintage. Vintage is only 20 years ago. So 2003 is considered vintage. So single stitch T-shirts were forever vintage. Now a lot of double stitch T-shirts are now considered vintage. Get on my phone to look at the next order. These Adidas golfing pants. I list golf pants year round, guys. By the way, I don't put these in any seasonal thing. I list these when I get them. Golf pants sell for me year round. They sold on sale during this weekend because I ran a sale for 21. Actually, these would have been an auto posture sale. 2016 because I only ran shorts and shirts. So Skechers. Oh, you wearing UFOs or whatever they're called? Those are fancy. I never found those in the thrift, by the way. I've never found them. All right, let me see. Wear comfy running or athletic sneakers, no dunks or anything. See, I do too. That's what happens. Listen, I'm legit. Like, I was cool and everything, and then as soon as I was like teaching PE and I was always down helping my students because it's a lot of hand over hand and like hand under the armpit stuff, my knees just started to hurt. And I told my doctor, they're like, you're going to need some orthotics or get some shoes with support. And that was like, you're old right then and there. Basically just telling me I'm old. Lululemon shorts. Nothing really to talk about here. I'll talk to you guys in pack. 32.22. Lululemon doesn't sell as well, but the shorts do. Shorts sell better than pants for me right now for Lululemon. Okay, I'm back. Thank goodness, buried. I was scared. Plus, I have all these. I need to put on packages. I'll probably do that towards Christmas time. Still packing. Bearded. I am still packing. I talk and pack all at the same time. Bearded, give me something to talk about, please. Give me something to talk about. I got men's. What is that? Is that PP? What's PFRE? PFRE, PFRE, PFRE. What is that? Did I not know that brand? These are going to Kristen. They are. So there you go. Some Lulu shorts for Kristen because I have them all. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I lived. If I lived somewhere warmer, I'd wear my Reef flip flops all year long. I like Reef. I went from Reef to Olokai. I only wear Olokai now. I love Olokai. But yes, Reef are good. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Are we talking basketball now? Carolinas. Oh, look at this. I'm not basketball talking. Unless you want to talk about O'Neal right here. You can talk about Shaquille O'Neal. You need a Lulu hat. I have a Lulu hat. I should wear it more often. You're right. Hoofas are the most comfortable slides I've ever worn. I bet Kway would say his Crocs are better. The ones he paid $150 for. Who pays $150 for some space-looking Crocs? Not old, just a lot of experience. I'm not old in high school. Yeah, I know. Here are Polo Ralph Lauren, really big shorts, cargos, and they have the little pony on them. So they're a good size with the cargo pockets. So they're 44B. They're a 44B. It's a good size. Plus they have the horse, which is always good. If you ever have the pony, people like the pony. People like it. And they have cargo pockets. All good things. All good things. $20.99. I ran a sale. Don't at me. I feel like we could hold conversations with a wall. I could talk to a tree for days. I have no problem talking to a tree. These are going out in a Tyvek envelope too. So they're just going out priority. So I'm sending them out in one of these because it's free from the Postal Service office or center. Ever seen Peter Millar for kids? No. Daryl, never have I seen that. Peter Millar for kids. My Salvation Army was everything half off. That's good. Salvation Army actually does run sales around here too. Salvation, but ours just suck. They don't have good items. But that's awesome. I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you found that. You always have to find when those sales are. Nice find. Nice find. I roll in designs. Talk about why you can't grow a beard. This is 4 days. This is 4 days. If that gives you any indication, I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy trapped in a man's. I'm not even in a man's body. I can't grow a beard. So those are going to David. 40 years. Jordan 23. Jordan 23. Let's see. What is the B in 44B? The B is big. So 44 big. So in those pants, you'll see like a 38, 36, 40, 42. Then you might see like a 44 big, 46 big. That's better. That means it's going to bring you more money because they made less of those and they're harder to find. So like people who are a little bit bigger, they have to go to a special store or order those special, which means they're paying more money. So anytime you can find Polo Ralph Lauren with a big or XLT, it's going to sell for more. So those would have sold for probably $18.99. Instead, it sold for $20.99. 2 extra bucks. Let's see. Blended Oasis is laughing at me. Always laughing at me. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate all of you. Really appreciate you guys coming in. I like talking to everybody. If someone was around here, they would just think I'm talking to the wall. That's okay. You guys, I know you're there. So I appreciate you guys coming in. If you want to learn about reselling, if you're new here, you can follow. If that's all I do. I resell, and I've been doing it for a long time. So Travis Matthews shorts ran a sale this weekend. So these probably did not sell for what I $22.22. They sold for $22.22. So Travis Matthews shorts sold for $22.22. So you can see where we are. I sold flannels. I sold shorts. I'm selling polos. I'm selling pants. I'm selling everything in September. September is such a good month to sell stuff. The only thing I don't sell a ton of are like down jackets, but those still sell. I'm sure someone right now is going to be like, I sold a down jacket this weekend. They still sell. I'm not saying they don't. Another pair of Viore. please be the third one. Be the third one. Oh, they're not. This is the Ukrainian flag again. I was going to show you if I sold all three kinds. So I'm going to try to get you guys a good view up there. But yeah, so you have this tag. It looks like a Ukrainian flag. You have this tag that's all white, and then the V, the white with the V in the middle. Let's see. What kind of thermal printer do I have? So the one I recommend is actually in my link tree. The thermal printer I recommend because a lot of people use it now. I would buy it if I didn't have this one, and it's super cheap through Amazon. That's the one that has really good reviews. It's like $100. That's the one I would buy. But I use a Dymo 4XL, which I bought in like 2018 or 19. They don't sell them anymore. Don't buy a Dymo 5XL. Then you're married to their labels, and they cost a lot of money. Oh, that's a repeat buyer too. So I love seeing repeat buyers. Thank you, John, for repeat buying from me. I must be doing. It's because my packing I fold things so nicely. That's why. I don't see any pinned comments. Get in here.
No.
She said read my pinned comments. I don't see any pinned comments. Okay, I'm gonna swipe over. Thanks for coming in, everybody. See, what kind of thermal printer do you have? Do men's ties sell? Yes. So for example, what I do with ties, you can see there's dust on this. So what I do with ties, these are all ties I have not listed. So most of these are all Brooks Brothers. So I will just put them all in a box until this box gets full, and then I'll just do like 15 minutes of listing these ties, and they'll be done. And then when they're done, I put them in my tie box right here, and I'll have ties. Like, here's a Giorgio Armani tie, and then like a Vineyard Vines tie with print all over it. So yes, I like selling ties, but only specific ones. So like the Brooks Brothers ties, I lot those up in groups of like 3 to 5. I sell them. The ties are only 99 cents to $1.99, depending on where I get them from. Let's see. In your opinion, what brand is totally oversaturated right now? Books, I will answer that one for you. When do you authenticate, before or after the sale? You'd have to do before, and that's through eBay if you're talking about purses or shoes. Oversaturated brand right now. Chat can help you too. I would say Under Armour polos like this, I don't get them anymore. And it's funny because our thrift stores are pricing them up now at $10. I won't even pick these up for $5 really anymore. They don't sell like they used to. Oversaturated. How much do you list Ralph Lauren Big Pony 3XB for? Probably in the 24 plus ship, 23 plus ship. So Big Pony, I have one. Hold on. So something like this. This is a Big Pony. I know it has Jamaica on it, so it's a little bit different, but this is a 2XB. I think I listed this for in the 20s, mid 20s plus shipping. Mid 20s plus shipping. But I also price my stuff $1 or $2 cheaper than everyone else because I don't want to hold on to it for a long time. That's a great idea for ties. Yeah, Brooks Brothers for sure. I definitely lot them up. And I don't, like I said, I just put them all in a bin. They're only 99 cents. I put them all in a bin, and then I just do them all together because I do them a specific way. But yeah, how much do you list? Oh yeah, my bad. Saw that. That's an awesome shirt. That Jamaica shirt, I know, it's awesome. I listed it. It was like one of the last things I listed because you guys know I'm a seasonal seller. It's one of the last things I listed of the season. We'll see how it does. Come back to me in the spring. I might still have it. This is a link sole. Again, I sold a pair earlier. Those were a size 38. These are a size 40. They sold for $18.88. So they bought them after my sale's over. Because these would have been cheaper. I think Tommy Bahama is kind of saturated. I do too, compared to what it used to be. It definitely is. Let me tell you what's saturated. I got one for you. What's the difference between big and small pony other than size? So when someone references a big pony, or you put big pony in eBay, you're going to see a shirt with this really big pony right here. So that's what it's in reference to. So if you find a big pony on Polo Ralph Lauren, you want to put that in the listing. People will look, they'll type in Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, pink, big pony. This is what pops up. If you just have a regular size Ralph Lauren pony, you don't put big pony. How many sales? We're packing up 40 items, but if you want to have a couple more that I sold, we can pack those up too. Hold on one second, Carrie. I want to answer the oversaturated brand. This is a brand that is oversaturated right now. And you guys are going to hate me for saying this. Lululemon. Lululemon. I think women's Lululemon is oversaturated. It doesn't mean it's not going to sell. That means it's becoming very oversaturated. Lululemon used to be a brand that I would buy and it would sell like that at a really high price. Now, it's not that way. I don't know about how it is for you guys, but it's not that way. What's up, Leatherman? So that's how many sales are doing. You are doing great with summer items right now. My summer item is starting to fluctuate now. So right now we're about to pack up another flannel. It's just weird like that. I'm agreed. Just thinking about Lululemon. Yep, Lululemon. I agreed on Lululemon. Lily Pulitzer too. I don't find a whole lot of Lily Pulitzer. Gymshark, guys. Gymshark is selling right now for $10 at TJ at Marshalls. $10 at Marshalls. So just know I found Gymshark for $10 at Marshalls. That should be like a siren going off right now in this chat. Like, woo! Like, be careful with Gymshark. Let's see. Do you use a scale just to order the labels and print from your link? Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. But yes, Carrie, if you're new, I would get a scale. The reason I don't use a scale is because I have an idea in my mind how much everything weighs. Just doing it so long, I know how much a flannel weighs. I know how much a polo weighs. I just know within a couple ounces how much everything weighs. But I definitely recommend you getting a scale if you're new. 100%. And probably everyone uses a scale. I'm probably one of the only people that don't use a scale, but I'd never have any issues. So how many items do I have listed? 1,300 items right now, but that doesn't matter. I would be fine with, this is another one of those Northwoods LLB. I had 3 of them. I listed them all Saturday. They all sold over the weekend. So I would be 100% fine with 500 items listed. Really solid items. Sell 10 to 12 a day of those items that are $20 plus profit. I'd be just fine with that. You don't need to have 1,300 items. And this is going out ground. Like I showed you the 2 earlier, I know my flannels, my LL Bean flannels can go out at like 13 to 15 ounces. So that's what I put them in. And eBay does the rest as far as calculating. So let me see. I found a really nice Fiore. Oh my gosh. Arc'teryx, Ormel, and Patagonia chinchilla jackets. All the same size yesterday. Really happy. Darren, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Arc'teryx, it does not get any better than Arc'teryx. And Fiore is my favorite brand right now for reselling. Not to wear. Fiore, Lululemon, Rhone used to be here. Rhone's coming down here now because I'm seeing it's starting to come down. They've been selling that at TJ Maxx now too. So let's going to let's see. I got you. Hold on one second about the scheming thing. Steve, going to Steve. All right. Alo sells better than Lulu now. Yeah, I would believe it. You know what else? Athleta. The new Athleta or Athleta, whatever it is, when it tells you what exactly the style is, those are selling pretty good. They're selling pretty well. What do you do what do you do when they don't pay for within the time? So blessed, if someone, I have a 4-day, I think eBay gives you a 4-day window. If they don't pay, then you can just cancel and relist the order. That will happen. And it happens to me often, every week. And people will come up with excuses or whatever. Just have to be professional. Just keep sending like reminders. And after that 4-day lapse, just cancel and relist. They probably get a ding on their account and then you just relist it. I found Arc'teryx Vortex Pro pants at Goodwill for $8. $500 online. What would I list them at? See what they sell used. But if those are like a winter item, I would sell them high right now. I wouldn't look at the last 90 days. I would sell them high right now. So, hello from St. Pete. What's up, St. Pete? What printer do I recommend for labels? The one I have in my link tree. So the one I have in my link tree has a ton of really good reviews. It's super cheap on Amazon. It's a really good label thermal printer. So get a thermal printer for sure, 100%. Let's see, next item. Oh yeah, another FootJoy. Oh yeah, my bad, Bruno. What's on your Bolo bucket list that you have not found? Bruno, good question. That is a good question. I will tell you. Here's FootJoy, by the way. FootJoy. There are two that have been on my Bolo bucket list. One of them I found. Roosevelt. I found a Roosevelt like a week and a half ago, and it happened to be a good one. It sold for $150 used, right? And it sold like in a couple days. This FootJoy with the FJ on the collar, it sold for $22.88. My other FootJoy that didn't have the FJoy sold for $14 or $12. That's why I say if you're looking for FootJoy, if it has an FJ on the collar or a Titleist patch on the sleeve, you're going to get more money. What you'll see is a lot of guys wear these underneath a sweater, and it'll have that FootJoy hit on the outside, and that looks better. That's why I sell. So what brand do I want to find? It's actually a clothing brand, but I want to find a CC Filson bag. So I want to find a CC Filson backpack, bag, whatever it may be. CC Filson bag. That's what I want to find. What about you guys? So many new names tonight. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in here. I don't know if you follow me or whatever. I make a lot of goofy videos. That's just my personality, but I do know a lot about reselling. I know a lot about brands. I can help you out. And I'm also learning all the time. I'm one of those people that love to learn. So that sold for $22.88. We have a couple more sales. Let's just go ahead and do it. What's up, Trisha? Let's see. What do Travis Matthew men's large used to sell for? Mine are sitting when they used to sell them quick. Yes. So Travis Matthew is another brand that used to sell really well for me. I make this comparison all the time. With golf brands, I've seen it along the way where they'll come in and they're super popular, and then the companies make a ton, and then they start plateauing, and then they come falling off while another company's coming up. So Travis Matthew right now is kind of falling off along with a couple other brands that were popular 5 years ago, and now like Roblox coming up, Grayson, G4. Those are the new brands all the people on the golf course want. Then those will come down, and there's going to be new brands that come up, like Bad Birdies. Let's see. Johnny Was. I found Johnny Was. I like Johnny Was, but that's yours? I don't find Johnny Was very often. Johnny Was is hard to find. My lucky list brand is Mystery Ranch. Reisner, you know I don't know that brand. If you guys don't know Reisner, she is a master seamstress. She knows every brand in the book, the most pristine brands she knows. She sent me a list, and I only know 3 brands on that list. And I looked them all up. They were all like $200 used resale. Bring back the Olukai hat. That's why I go live thrifting in. It's in my car. Let me see what I sold. So we have a message, but we also have message. We have 2 sales. So here, I'm not lying right here. During live, 2 sales, right? So let me show you how I pull my orders. Size 36. This is the 3rd pair of those Adidas shorts that we're shipping tonight. 3rd pair. Retail arbitrage. This pair of patchwork Madras shorts by Polo Ralph Lauren, these are both retail arbitrage. These are both not Goodwill. So Goodwill, off with you. Do you ever find Jinkos? Maybe like 3 times a year. My bucket list is Dixon flannels. Those are hard to find. I could see that. I've only found 4. I found a Cotopaxi jacket over the weekend. Amy D, that is awesome. I saw Cotopaxi at TJ Maxx last week, used for like $150. TJ Maxx price was $150, so you should do really well with that. Did you grill out today? No. We were on our way back home. I ordered pizza. That's how I did it. It's not good. All right. You guys ready? Count how long it takes me. All right? You ready to count? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 seconds. There we go. There are those shorts. So we'll need to print those out. And then the other shorts are right here. We can print those out too. I feel like we were playing hide and seek. I know, we were. But I just, sometimes people think my system is very weird, which it could be, because I don't put things in special envelopes. I don't put things in special bins, which I suggest is a really good way to stay organized. But the way that I do it works really well for me. And as you can see, I can get stuff down quickly because I know where everything is in my mind. That's how my brain works. Found you. So 24 something and $40. Both of them I got on clearance. These I got at Ross. These I got at TJ Maxx. So they're trying to let you found those that quickness. Yes. And if you look around my room, everything I put it in bins that are like items. So these were in my clear bin that have patterns. So my clear bin with cotton shorts that have patterns, these are with my polo shorts that are colored, or my golf shorts that are colored. So these are not hard to see through a colored bin. Or I mean a clear bin. What am I talking about? I want to buy a Levi's Type 1 jacket. I don't know that one, Bruno. But I will also say Levi's Big E is one I want to find. Hold on one second. I'm going to print out these labels. Big E Levi's I want to find that are true vintage. They make Big E, I sound like Big E. They make Big E right now, but they are like retro. So you'll find a Big E and think they're actually old. A lot of times they're just new. So waiting shipment. So we sold those 2 things. I appreciate you guys being here while I sold 2 things. You sent me the good vibes. I don't really say vibes. I don't know why I say that. Send me good luck. $13. So let's say $6.50 a piece to ship those. We're gonna ship them. Well, answer your questions. There's a vibe down there, like a rave. It's a vibe down here, like a rave. I know. Sure, something vibe. What's up? Let's go. All right, let me print these off. Again, I do all my printing, all my everything through eBay. It all goes through my eBay stuff. So I'm printing them now. You can probably hear it print. So Indian Madras, Jay Flips. Oh yeah, Jay Ride Flips, guys. If you don't follow him. I'm gonna have him on with K-Way this Thursday at 8 p.m. And we're only gonna be on for like 30, 45 minutes. So if you guys want to be there, Jay Ride, full-time eBay reseller. He does a lot of everything. Like he does electronics and hard goods, sunglasses, clothing, everything. And so we're gonna have him on and going to be answering some questions from you guys and also asking him questions from K-Way and I. So if you guys want to give him a follow. These sold for, we're talking about these shorts right here, $24 again. Yes, Big E, I know. Big E fries? No, not Big E fries, Casey. Don't even with me. I want to find vintage band t-shirts just from the 90s. I know. The thing is, man, you're going up against a hard battle or hard army out there. Those young t-shirt boys, man, they get to the thrift store at 9 a.m. There's like 1,000 of them in there all day long, just through all the t-shirts. So good luck. The only way I find those for me is if they roll out a new cart and they're on a new cart that I'm right next to. Otherwise, I don't find them. Have found them, but not very often. Or Biggie and Peck. I want to find a Coogee, something worth a lot of moolah. I got you, but listen, if you find 5 smaller things, it's a Coogee. You have to remember that. I get it. The one big find is exciting, but find 5 $20 item profits, and that's a Coogee. What's the minimum profit percent you require to buy something? I'll tell you. Remotes. Sometimes he does remotes. I know, Casey. Where J-Ride, where? Exactly. There you go. So J-Ride knows. We'll talk about that. I know you sell. Everyone knows you sell more in remotes, but when you first came on the scene, I think everyone knew like that's the remote dude. That's the remote dude. So, um, there's some on here I wanted to talk about. What's the minimum profit percent or money you buy something? Very good question. So now that I'm full time, it's different than when I was part time. So a lot of you already know. We kind of called it the source up method, where I'll find if I can find something that I already have listed or have sold, and I can take pictures and list it within a minute. I like that item I'd want to make $10 on minimum. So if it's something like this, any type of Polo Ralph Lauren, I can buy it. I can literally just go through, throw it in my cart along with the Arc'teryx and whatever else I find, bring it home, take pictures of it in 30 seconds, and list it in another 30 seconds, $10. But when I was full time and I were finding things where I'd have to find similar, look up something that looks just like it, sell something just like it, insert in all the information different, it'd be like $20 to $25 profit. So hopefully that answers your question. But that Jamaica shirt did not sell. I just listed that. You are not lying about the tees. No. You'll get beat up too, by the way. Same thing at the bins. Yeah. You guys already know. I've already done a couple of bin videos. I can't. The last one, I literally, after 2 hours, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I know a lot of people are mad. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. Spent 2 hours in there and didn't find anything. I couldn't do it. So they're all mixed in. We don't have a special t-shirt section. That's awesome then, Jen. If you're going through the section that you normally go through and the t-shirt boys don't go through, or girls, whatever, you'll probably find some. That's awesome. That's a good thing. I would think. I'd rather have it that way. My store doesn't have remotes or glasses. Yes, our stores don't have sunglasses. They put them all on shopgoodwill.com. That'll be good for Thursday when Jay Ride's on. We can talk about that. The Vegas spins are a whole different world. Yeah, I bet Vegas spins are crazy. See, I'm excited because you must be from Vegas. I freaking love Vegas, so we'll have to talk about that. That's it. We did get a message. What's your best price for this item? Don't you guys love that? What's your best price for this item? And you have a best offer listed. I always say there's a best offer option on there. You can just offer. Small town in Utah. Okay, gotcha, J Ride. Small town Utah. Don't tell anymore. We want to ask you the questions on Thursday. Would you ever pick up a bunch of Brooks Brothers button shirts if you could get them for less than $1 a piece? Probably, Linda. I'd do that and I'd just lot them up together. So that's a great example of something I normally wouldn't buy if it's just regular Brooks Brothers with no fleece here. It's just like a 16 by 34. I wouldn't buy them because they're $5. But if you can get it for $1 a piece and sell them for 12, I would just lot them all up. Maybe 5 for 50 bucks, and you're making good money on that. I hate that so much. I just ignore those messages. I know. And the funny thing is, it's a Brooks Brother piece. So it doesn't tell you who sent it, but it's a Brooks Brothers piece. It's funny you brought that up. So, best wishes. You see that, by the way? Best wishes. I'm not a dick. I keep it good. But anyways, I'll let you guys do your thing. Have a really good night. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you guys have really good sales. And again, as always, Thursday at 8 o'clock, I'll be live with K-Way and J-Ride. I think we're going to be on my channel on TikTok. I might be on Facebook and YouTube as well. So appreciate you guys coming in. You're welcome. Have a really good night. What? Oh. Y'all want to go raid this dude? All right, let's raid this dude. Go raid him. Everyone, go over there. Put surfboards. Pay surfs. Go over there and put surfs at the best. Go over there and put surfs at the best. Surfboards and K-Way shop. Let's go. I'm going right now too. Let's go. Surfboards the best.